What looked like it's going to be a quiet start finally got the festive cheer, and we managed to close at the highs of the day, well above the 12,750 level in trade. In fact, to be precise, it's a good 51 point up move, and I say good because at one point in time we were way below the 12,700 mark. In fact, even got testing 12,600 where we left it off yesterday. So it's been a good session, you'd have to say. What really came to the fore today was metals, select autos, and of course banks made a comeback, which is why you saw the markets finally recover to the highs of the day. So Apollo Hospitals from within the broader markets looked very smart today, about an 8.5% uptick coming in there. Eicher Motors has been reacting very positively to its numbers, and 8% up move coming in there as well. Jubilant Foodworks held out very smartly from within the broader universe. You had Indianapolis Housing, Info Edge, which by the way has been one of the top Diwali picks from most of our experts, and they believe that the stock can be bought actually for the next 10 years. So that stock as well held out very smartly. Within the Nifty, it was a very different and interesting story really playing out. Banks to start off the day, they underperformed, and then you saw a good amount of comeback coming in the likes of an ICICI Bank, SBI. They all held out very smartly. In fact, on close, you also had traction come in for an Axis Bank, which was up about almost 2%. ICICI Bank held out by about 1.5%, and SBI as well managed a pretty good gain for itself. Bajaj Finance was a mover today. Tata Steel, wherein most experts believe that in dollar terms there is still significant headroom when it comes to Indian steel pricing. So most of these stocks have been holding out very smartly. The key factor, of course, really is that the FIIs continue to pump in money. Even yesterday's figure was a positive one, well above the 1,500 crore rupee mark in the cash markets. So the FII support really continues, and that's really finding its way into Indian equities. Having said that, can we not consolidate a little bit from these levels? Sure enough, we can. The vaccine news very well in terms of news could have actually marked a top for this bottom for this market, at least in the near term. Some of the experts seem to be believing that as well. But it's really the gush of liquidity and the kind of dollops of money that you're seeing from the FIIs pouring into our markets on a daily basis that really seems to be doing wonders for us. Let me just quickly tell you about what was happening across the broader markets as well. By the way, from last Diwali to this, we've managed to put on about almost 5 to 6% gain, and needless to say, it's been a year when Nifty IT as well as Nifty Pharmaceuticals really dominated trade. That said, today the broader markets were a little bit in a limbo. I would say largely they were underperforming the benchmark indexes. It's a slim margin, but a slim victory coming in for advances nonetheless. So within the liquid universe, you had an Apollo Hospitals, Jubilant Foodworks, Indianapolis Housing, wherein Rakesh Jhunjhunwala picked up some shares yesterday, and Info Edge. These were a couple of movers from within the liquid universe. In fact, it's a long list of gainers actually, to be precise. So I'm just going to quickly tell you about where exactly did you actually see percentage gains when it came to the liquid universe. Piramal Enterprises held out very smartly. There was also a Torrent Pharma looked very good. Petronet LNG was another big mover. So the broader health of the market as well looks pretty much intact, but yes, there was a little bit of underperformance when it came to the benchmark indexes today. But this is not it. Tomorrow you've got the mahurat trading session as well. So join us on ET Now tomorrow at 6 p.m. in the evening to 7:30 to catch the mahurat session live.